Welcome, everyone. I'm so glad you're joining me here tonight as we go on and make a quick and easy card. I have a few other things to share with you as well. My name is Marilyn, Stamping Creations with Marilyn, coming to you on Thursday, August 20th. Hard to believe the end of August is almost here, isn't it? I really don't know where the month has gone. But as always, the days come and go, and we just carry on, don't we? I hope you're having fun making cards. Please pop in the comments what you've been doing, a positive thing that happened to you today. I did see your comment, Betty, that you've made a card, and that was good. I know all about that. We'll talk about cards we did today a little bit later. And keep chatting with each other. That's what I love about this, is our community that we've built together. Hop on. I hope you'll bring friends with you at some point. And just the more the merrier. We just have a great time. So I'm going to switch the camera down to my desktop. I will try and watch comments to reply to any questions you have. If others on here with us know the answer, please be sure and comment. And I do draw from those comments, all comments, at the end of next week, sort of thing, for the card that I make tonight. So you always have a chance at earning that. So desktop, all kinds of things happening here. But while you're zoning in on that, I'm just going to see if there's anything I really need to. Hello, Roz. It's been a long time. Haven't seen you. Countdown to Christmas, says Betty. Yes, we made not Christmas cards today. We made some other cards today, and I really challenged my registrants, but it sounds like they appreciated it. So we'll keep doing things like that. And Gail, you had lunch with a friend. That is a good thing, isn't it? Good. Okay. Right now, until tomorrow at 11:59, I assume, because that's when things usually end, we can earn 2 times the rewards for anything we order that gets rewards, which is over $25 here in Canada. So be sure and take part in that. If you've got anything on your wish list, now is a great time to do it because you get double rewards. I'm placing my order tomorrow morning. Just waiting in case there's more things I need. You know how that goes? Raj, you've been catching replays. Good. Glad that they're working too. The other thing that's happening right now is this paper sale, 15% off select designer papers and cards. I did look just before I turned the video on, and there are currently 4 packages of no, they're not all DSP. The black 12 by 12, the very vanilla 12 by 12, and 2 of the DSP are unavailable. Not sure if they're going to be back before the end of the month. I'm waiting for a hot foil die set that keeps getting moved down that when's it going to be available thing. So you can't rely on that totally. I'm having a paper share. If you haven't heard about it, please reach out to me. Check my emails, because deadline for that is August 27th, which is next week. And thank you to all who have ordered so far. And this paper, we used it today in the class. It is gorgeous. This is the product of the month for August. So only available for another week and a few days. It's 12 by 12, single-sided, 6 different designs, which I'll show you here close up. And I did some fussy cutting out of some of the sheets today, and it wasn't that difficult because it's a bit thicker paper than we usually have for designer paper. So it has a pearlized finish to it. And like I say, I really have been having fun with it. Yes, it is kind of a fall scene. Some leaves. I did fussy cut one of these today for a project I'm working on. Some acorns, pumpkins, and these weren't really, I cut some of them out. They're not very difficult. And to me, these look like rose hips. I don't know if that's what they look like to you, but we used to have rose bushes on the road leading to the farm, and rose hips. My mom made rose hip tea. Have you ever heard of such a thing? I don't remember her trying to force us to drink it, but she did make it. I remember that. So So today I have a quick and easy anniversary card. I need some anniversary cards, so this kind of accomplished both. I am using the 2026-28 Pearlized specialty paper. You can tell by my package, don't have a lot left. It's beautiful paper. Again, has that shiny finish like the product of the month. I'm using Hydrangea Hue. So I have 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4.25. So I will fold that and find my bone folder. And show you my quick and easy card. I'm going to use this embossing folder. Minus Pam. Pam, you're going to have to order that paper. We gave Pam such a hard time in class today that she hadn't ordered it. So you don't want it. No peer pressure, Pam. Just do what you want to do. Roz, we would make rose hip jam. Yes, yes. My mom, quite often with cranberries, we had lots of cranberries on the farm or around the farm. And we always had cranberry sauce and cranberry jelly. And it was really good, really good. So memories, hey, memories. So my card is, like I say, 8.5 by 5.5, fold. Then I've got a piece of white that's going on, and it's got the narrow border. I'm becoming to really like those narrow borders. So it's 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. So I'm just going to attach that. So it shows just a little bit of the blue. Hydrangea Hue, I guess. Should call it by the proper name, but and I like to turn mine over and burnish it from the back like this, because sure as shooting, if I did it this way, I'd end up moving that white layer, and I don't want to do that. Then I'm going to add the piece that I've embossed with this. This is a floral 3D embossing folder. I had a phone call from a lady yesterday asking me if it was really worth buying that plate number 4 that we use for the 3D embossing folder. She had been using, and successfully, which I was surprised at. She said she had to use about 3 layers of cardstock to get it to work. Would the plate number 4 help her? And of course, I assured her it would. I've always used it with my 3D folders, so good on you for having done it so well with just cardstock. So this is a big folder, as you can see, and what I've done is just laid my cardstock basically where this is in the center, because that's where I wanted it, and ran it through the Cut and Emboss Machine, and that is going to go on there. This folder was out of stock for a long time too, so I'm happy I finally got it. And once again, I'm just going to adhere that. Oh, Marie, good. You found a place in Stony. Good, good. We're anxious to have you move closer. That's awesome. Love hearing happy news. Please keep sharing your happy news. And I will go back and read them all afterwards. I just love our community and how we share and encourage each other. It helps us keep going, doesn't it? I know for me it does. My days would be lost if I didn't have you with me. So basically, that's pretty much my card. I will put a greeting on, don't worry. So because of that, I did not want to cover it with my greeting. So I have stamped the happy anniversary as well as the verse. Little bit of rough edge there. On this piece that's going to go on the inside. Did you know that you could take a nail file and just smooth that off? And this is compliments of my nail lady that I go to. So pleased to have it in my tool tray. I just saw somebody had embossing folder was pretty. Mine is for sale. Yours like this one, Marie, is what you're talking? Anybody who wants it, that's a great embossing folder. Do you have the product number for the In Color Specialty Paper? Yes, I do. It is 1667766. I tend to keep those on my packages like that because when I want to get it again, okay. So these are 50th anniversary cards that I'm doing. And these are done with the hot foil, one of the hot foil sets. And I can show you. This is the same, this is a swap card that I received, but it's the same die. It's one die that cuts out all the numbers together. And when I did these, I just did them separately. And this is the reverse side of it, so you can use all of the foil. Isn't that gorgeous? It is fast becoming a favorite. So I'm going to put a frame on my card with dimensionals to hold it up a little bit. And then I'm going to put that 50 in the center of it, and I'll be done. So what kind of cards? I know in our class today, Betty said she needed anniversary cards as well as masculine cards. Please share ideas that you have that have worked well. I mentioned that I need anniversary cards too, besides these. And I'm thinking that I will do a one-sheet wonder so that I can get lots done in a short time. Have you ever done that? I had more in July than I do in September, which is the month I'm going to be doing here shortly. But July, I think I had 25 or something. It was lots. So give us some ideas. And masculine cards, we all agreed that the fishing sets, the tool set, what was another one we talked about? The scenery paper. And that we also talked about using in one of the cards that I'll show you that we did today. So I did not put adhesive sheets on these. I've read some discussion about how that's not very easy to do when you are working with the hot foil, because you couldn't put it on before you foiled it. You probably could before you die cut them. So there is my 50, and I'm going to put, somewhere I have, some of the In Color dots, which I think are also unavailable right now. It seems to happen, doesn't it? But I've got a crisp cantaloupe one I'll show you here in a minute. Now, as always, where do you put them? This is so shimmery, it's not really going to show up on there. So maybe I will just make a trio of them along here, of the smaller ones, like so, to give it a little bit of color there. So there is my Hydrangea Hue card, and the other one that I did was the crisp cantaloupe. So I'll hold them up so you can see this has got the white peeking through from the back. This one does have Hydrangea Hue peeking through from the back. So a great tool to have if you can afford it. I realize it's pricey, and some of you have the Big Shot, which it does not work in. So therefore, it makes it a little more difficult. But I want to remind you, there are some great, we have 2 brochures. If you need some of those, let me know. But in the brochures, there are stamps that do not need the hot foil. Some of these are hot foil dies. This stamp is just a stamp. Same with this and this. So there are things you can use without using the hot foil system itself. This is the set I'm waiting for, which is a classic greetings. Happy birthday, get well, thank you, thinking of you, and celebrate. This is the one that the numbers came from. And in this new brochure that starts on the 1st, along with our online exclusives and our new catalog, we have a reverse hot foil plate, some smooth foiling specialty paper. I don't think I'm going to go there right at the moment because I do have some two-tone paper, which is on sale in the cardstock and sale that's happening right now. Some more with masks, Christmas trees and deer, some more words. And they've also come out with red, green, copper, and silver opal foils. So lots of, and some more Christmas dies there. And they give us samples. This one I did make because I have that set. So I will show you those, along with a few other things that we've done. Deers, barbecue, yes, for masculine. Tell me, pink or blue? And then let me share what we did today. We made this thanks to Stampin' on the Back Porch. 2 cards in one, so you open it this way and you open it this way. So that's one. We did this one thanks to Laura, Creative Gems, I think, right, Betty? She was on YouTube. And it's you pull it out and you've got flip flaps for pictures or notes. If you wanted to put inspiration notes, you could. These are some pictures I had of Dennis that I thought were really suitable. And then I did put a little greeting in behind for when the flip flaps are out, in case you want to take them out. And then it's a card that way. And Kathy had different size flip flaps, and we managed to actually adjust so she could use it. So that was great. And this one was the one that my instructions were challenging, and we did get through it. Using that paper again, the product of the month. And this was thanks to Karina Chin. So when you open it, if it works right, it slides. This must be my new one because it works itself in, but it just slides out like that. So there's quite a few pieces. If you look at it this way, you can see a number of pieces. You got to put them together a certain way, but we had fun with it. And I thank you so much, ladies, for not throwing up your hands and saying I'm leaving, because some of it was challenging, I will agree. This is a swap card I received from Sharon. Thank you very much, Sharon. This is foiling that I did with that tree set. It has the words built right into it, a tree in foil, and then I stamped over it. This is one from Karina with another set of foiling dies. And she's got a fancy fold, like a Z fold. Very pretty. This is the pine cone one, which is in the online exclusives. I think, or the catalog. It might be in the catalog. I just know it's available pretty quick. And this is done with blue. Thank you, Lillian. And she's got, if you can see look at, aren't those gorgeous? I don't have any of those, so very nice to have them to show off. And this is another swap card with the same set. Look at how different they look if you use browns or you use blues. They and they do have masks. That's how you get to color them so well. I think there's 4 masks for the pine cone. There's one for the greenery, and then the 5th one, if you put it over, you put the embossing paste and have it look like snow. And this is the one we made last Friday in our Friday Zoom class. And remember, that class is available to anybody who wants to join us. It's fun. We use our own products. Somebody different usually teaches every week, and we just have a good time with it. So please let me know if you want to join. And this one we did is another great fold. And one of the ladies discovered that you could even do it this way. Not with the paper the way I did it, but you know what I mean. You could do it either direction. And this is an ephemera pack, and those are always great to have on hand. So Pam's going to get the pine cones. Good. Yes, Creative Gems. Flip flaps are fun. If you haven't used them, please try them. And I don't think there's any other questions you had on there. Oh, see it sitting here? Card from last week. As always, I do a draw from all the comments, the ones that are here and the ones that comment afterwards. If you watch the replay and comment, your name goes in the draw as well. Last week I did poinsettia cards, and the winner is Kim. So that will be in the mail to you before long. And as always, please keep in touch. Please let me know if there's anything you want me to try to figure out how to do. Or if there's a particular design you want me to share, let me know and I will give it a whirl. Take care, everyone. Chat soon.